with us.
In this Nigeria?
Yes, and here's the good news. You can actually listen to us wherever you are.
Hey, High Impact.
Hi, how may I help you?
Which club is the first to win Champions League?
That's very easy. Real Madrid. The first Champions League was won by Real Madrid during the 1955 and 1956 season.
Oh, thank you.
You're welcome.
Good morning, sports fans, and welcome to Sports in a Jiffy on the Morning Impact Show, coming to you from the studios of Empire Radio 102.1 FM. We serve this package every weekday from 10 a.m. down the flip side of 10 in the morning. Ayode Jajibo is my name. Such an honor to be your host on the show this morning. This morning, I'll be scooping bits from the exciting, ever dynamic, and sometimes controversial world of sport, taking a look at the weekend's action and how it all went down across all sport, talking about stories from the world of tennis, basketball, and the king of all sport, football. This morning, don't forget that over the weekend in the Wimbledon, talking about the Happy Slam. Yes, Aryna Sabalenka won herself another Grand Slam in the bag, and also talking about the ATP right now, where one man did the unthinkable, talking about Yannick Sinner, the 22-year-old who won a first Grand Slam for himself in his career. Amazing feat for him. And talking about AFCON 2023 in the world of football this morning over the weekend, despite goals on Nigeria, they were able to come out on top of the indomitable Lions of Cameroon, and also something spectacular happened last night as well, talking about the game between DR Congo and Egypt, where DR Congo became the hero. And yes, you can always say that AFCON 2023, this is not the story of the underdogs and the villains right now, the underdogs and the giants. I beg your pardon. Welcome to Sports in the Jiffy this morning. Without further ado, let's go straight into it. I'll be starting with athletics stories this morning. The Athletic Federation of Nigeria has described Tobiloba Amosun's record-breaking performance at the Astana Indoor Meet, where she set a new African record in 60 meters hurdles as a sign of good things to come at the African Games and the Paris 2024 Olympics. Amosun, who is the current world record holder in the 100-meter hurdles with 12.12 seconds, made big headlines in the early hours of Saturday by setting a new African women's indoor record in the 60-meter hurdles at the Astana Indoor Meet in Kazakhstan. The Ogun State-born Amosun clocked an impressive 7.77 seconds, and in the process etched her name in history books by erasing the long-standing record of 7.82 seconds set by compatriot Gloria Loze in 1999. Speaking on the feat, AFN President Tonobo Kokowa told newsmen that Amosun has proven beyond doubt that she is a true Nigerian ambassador both on and off the track. From that straight to tennis this morning. Don't forget, you can keep track of this update and more by following us across all social media platforms. We are live on YouTube at Impact 102.1 FM. We are live on Facebook at Impact Radio 102.1 FM. Don't forget that we are serving it to you fast with a lot of facts. I'll be looking to make it compact enough for you this morning. Sportilicious one will definitely be having. This is serving it to you in bits and pieces. Talking about the stories that made the rounds in and also during the weekend. Straight to tennis this morning, where Aryna Sabalenka on the line, where she had long been considered considered the Australian Open favorite by overpowering Zheng Zhengwen to retain the women's title. The Belarusian second seed Sabalenka won 6-3, 6-2 to claim a second Grand Slam singles trophy without dropping a set. With 12 seeds Zheng backed by passionate Chinese support, a composed Sabalenka sucked the energy out of her opponent and the crowd in a fast start. She's the first woman to win back-to-back since Victoria Azarenka in 2013. Sabalenka was 25 and became the strong favorite after top seed Iga Swiatek was beaten in the third round, emulated her compatriot Azarenka by completing victory in little over an hour. Still taking tennis story this morning. Yeah, yes, one man who is the happiest man on earth, if you ask me right now. Winning the Happy Slam for the first time, Yannick Sinner pulled off a remarkable comeback from 2 sets down to defeat Danny Medvedev 3-6, 3-6, 6-4, 6-4, 6-3 in the Australian Open men's final on Sunday. The fourth-seeded Sinner, who had lost only 1 set coming into the deciding match, appeared destined to lose in straight sets as the third-seeded Medvedev blasted his way to a quick 2-set advantage, but the Italian found his feet midway through the final and prevailed the battle of will and endurance over 3 hours and 44 minutes. And it marks the first career major title for Sinner and an unwanted error record for Medvedev, who became the first person in Grand Slam history to lose multiple finals after winning the first 2 sets. Medvedev also squandered a 2-set advantage to Rafael Nadal in Melbourne in 2022. From tennis straight to basketball this morning. Yes, over the weekend, LeBron James helped the Los Angeles Lakers to a thrilling 145-144 overtime win against the Golden State Warriors as he secured bragging rights over Steph Curry. James, the oldest player in the NBA at the age of 39, scored 36 points plus a career high 20 rebounds and 12 assists. James secured victory by sinking his 2 free throws with just a second remaining on the clock. Curry managed a game high for 6 points and 7 assists on the losing side. Four-time MVP James acknowledged his draw with Curry was one he would look back fondly on when his career is definitely over. The Warriors grabbed the 1-point lead thanks to a super 28-foot 3-point jumper from Curry with 5.2 seconds left. Klay Thompson took the game into the second period of overtime after his 25-foot 3-pointer with 7 seconds remaining before James had the final word. Also, NBA defending champion Denver Nuggets clinched a 101-105 win over Philadelphia 76ers, who were without star center Joel Embiid. Embiid became one of only 10 players in NBA history to score 70 or more points in a game when the 76ers beat the San Antonio Spurs 1-3 last week. Reigning MVP Embiid went through his pre-match warm-up but was withdrawn by the team's medical staff with soreness in his knee. And news coming from New York Knicks this morning is that Julius Randle won't play for them today in Charlotte because of his dislocated right shoulder. Randle was out Saturday with 4 minutes and 27 seconds remaining in the Knicks 105-109 victory over Miami. He was driven to the basket when its rookie Jamie Jacques stepped in front of him trying to take a charge. Randle landed hard, and once he finally got up, he was holding the area around the shoulder and quickly went to the locker room. Coach Tom Thibodeau said after the game that Randle was being evaluated by the Knicks medical staff. The Knicks have not provided an update but ruled out that their star forward on the injury report of Saturday afternoon. Randle has averaged 24 points, 9.2 rebounds and 5.0 assists for the Knicks, who have won 6 straight games. And yes, a quick stop in the world of football. This morning, the king of all sport now will be starting with AFCON 2023. Talks about the Super Eagles of Nigeria and also anxiety over Nwabali's injury ahead of the clash with the Black Arrows of Angola. Players and officials of the Super Eagles are worried that the injury that saw first choice goalkeeper Stanley Nwabali stretched off the field during Nigeria's round of 16 clash with Cameroon may keep the South African-based keeper out of the team's quarterfinal battle with Angola. Nwabali was injured during the match when Cameroon's Jos Kevin Nkoudou bump on him when he rose to catch a cross towards the end of the encounter, which Nigeria won 2-0. It was however replaced by Francis O'o, who was in Itato, the team's first choice goalkeeper, before his emergence on the scene less than 3 months ago. Unimpressive. Yes, Nigerians had a sigh of relief when Nwabali came into the Eagles goalkeeper. And yes, if Nwabali fails to recover on time for the game against Angola on Friday night at the Ofet Belgoni Stadium, Abidjan. And still taking news from AFCON 2023 this morning, where DR Congo Hero versus Egypt. Mpasi eyes another continental triumph in Cote d'Ivoire. DR Congo Hero in a penalty shootout win over Egypt. Goalkeeper Lionel Mpasi is hoping his country will repeat their success in the 2009 CHAN tournament again in Cote d'Ivoire in the Total Energy Scarf African Cup of Nations Cote d'Ivoire 2023 by winning it. Mpasi scored the winning penalty to help DR Congo knock out Egypt from the Total Energy Scarf AFCON 2023 in the round of 16 stage. After the heroic versus Egypt, the goalkeeper is already comparing their run of their CHAN success in Cote d'Ivoire 15 years ago. Mpasi said after the round of 16 when they are already going to rest well, and then they will take it match after match. On all this without forgetting that DR Congo won the continental title in Cote d'Ivoire, talking about the CHAN in 2009. Away from AFCON stories, straight to Europe this morning. Barcelona president Joan Laporta has called for unity yesterday and said the players will need to support of the fans more than ever after head coach Xavi Hernandez revealed he will step down at the end of the season. Xavi, who is 44, made a surprise announcement after Saturday's 5-3 defeat at home to Villarreal, which left Barca 10 points behind La Liga leaders Real Madrid. It also came on the back of a 4-1 loss to Madrid in the Spanish Supercopa final this month and a 4-2 defeat against Athletic Club in the Copa del Rey quarterfinal in the midweek, a result which has increased the pressure on the Barca boss. Talking about the FA Cup fourth-round match that was played yesterday, 12-time FA Cup winners Manchester United gave up a 2-goal lead before escaping Rodney Parade with a 4-2 victory over fourth-star Wales side Newport County. Anthony scored in the 68th minute for the last year's FA Cup runners of Manchester United after Newport, who are ranked at 76 places below United in England's football pyramid, had cleaved their way back from 2 goals down. Bruno Fernandes and 18-year-old Kobe Mainoo and also Rasmus Højlund also scored for United, who conceded 2 goals in an FA Cup match against the fourth side for the first time since 1970 against Northampton Town. And a quick look at matches that will be played later today. Talking about the FA Cup, Blackburn Rovers will be hosting Wrexham, while in the AFCON African Cup of Nations round of 16, Cape Verde will be hosting Mauritania, and also Senegal will be hosting Ivory Coast. In the Asian Cup round of 16, Iraq will be hosting Jordan, while Qatar will be hosting Palestine. In the Spanish La Liga later tonight, Getafe will be hosting Granada, Italian Serie A, Salernitana will be hosting Roma, while in the Turkish Super League, Istanbulspor will be hosting Samsunspor, while Galatasaray will be hosting Gaziantep FK. Our sports in a jiffy it is, and I'll be serving it to you in a jiffy. Here I'll be calling to wrap on the package this morning. Do well to join us later tonight, 7:30 p.m. to 8 p.m. on the Sport Top Show, where we get to take you through the nitty-gritty of all the major stories making the rounds in the ever-exciting world of sport. Just so you know, this is serving it to you in bits and pieces, your early morning sports tonic this morning. Ayodeji Ajiboye is my name, and stay with us as the morning pack show continues. Omobolade Oladipo is still here to continue with you. I'll be back later tonight, 7:30 p.m. to 8 p.m. I'll be leaving you with this one. AFCON 2023 team song, Aquaba is the title. Mohamed Ramadan, Magic System, and also Yemi Alade. Good morning.